guys, I'm Kaitlyn.
I'm Sarah.
And we're Sarah and Kaitlyn.
We're very excited to give you this video that we are about to talk on. It's a very deep topic, honestly. It's real in a lot of us women's lives, and through transparency and realizing what's going on, there's freedom and there's hope.
Which is exactly why you should subscribe and like before we get into this video, because these kind of personal topics that may only relate to some of you are exactly what we want to talk about on this channel. There will be more to come, so subscribe.
Maybe by the end of the day, you're in your bedroom and when everyone's left, you find yourself crying a lot because you feel so alone and you don't know what to do about it.
Maybe you feel like you're not going to be happy until you get a boyfriend. There's something missing in your life, some kind of brokenness, some kind of hurting that you think a boyfriend is going to fix.
You're at a place where you feel like you're done repeating what's been happening. You feel like, oh, I'm free, I figured this out, I know who I am. A few days later, you're in the club, you sleep with a guy, you make a mistake, you do something you regret. The next morning comes and you're like, how do I get out of this? And you don't know where you can find hope and how you can get rid of this cycle of up and down and up and down.
Maybe you just feel really impatient to get a boyfriend. You feel like you can't wait anymore. You're on edge all the time. Every guy that you meet, you're like, is this the one?
Yeah.
Everywhere you're going, you're trying to look cute and trying to get attention from guys because you just want a boyfriend that bad.
And the word that comes to mind that you might not be expecting is fear. And it's taking over your mind, your thoughts, your actions, and it's taking over how you feel, how you go to sleep at night, and how you react and respond to the things going on around you.
So say it's like a fear that you're going to be single forever, right? Maybe you're responding to that fear with control. So you're afraid that you're going to be single forever, so you try to control your future by going out and trying to meet a bunch of different guys. Trying to desperately find a boyfriend, however you do it, instead of letting it just happen. A lot of the times we're responding to that fear with control, when in reality, we have no control over the future.
Control is an illusion. All we really have is today. You're finding that you're not able to enjoy that cliche, the journey to the destination, if you're not enjoying the years that you have left in school, the processes you're going through right now. Today is all we have. I want us to be in a place where we can enjoy what's happening right now.
Once you realize that maybe you are living in fear, maybe you're spending time being anxious because that guy who's kind of a jerk didn't text you back, whatever it is, all those emotions that you're spending, they're not getting you anywhere. There's no need to worry about these things because you think that you somehow have control. And once you realize that you don't, there's no need to be anxious. Do you have good friends in your life? Because you're looking for a relationship to fulfill one aspect of your life, when sometimes good friends can fix that loneliness, right?
We want fun, we want excitement. Sometimes we think a boyfriend is that answer, but it's really a lack of friendships and relation. Try to think of where you would like to be in 5 years from now. Think of that. That's so important, because if we don't have passions, if we don't have goals, if we don't sit to think about them, then heck, why not? You're most likely just thinking about a boyfriend. If we have something that's filling up our mind and getting us excited for something, that really will be a healthy way to live, rather than constantly waiting and waiting and being sad.
Because there are things to life in your own independence that you have to discover, whether you have a boyfriend or whether you're single. So it's so important to find little passions, journeys of your own before diving in with somebody else. What we're really asking is, how are you spending your time? Are you not doing things that are really fueling your heart? Because that might be what's causing you to feel lonely.
If there's something going on with your relationship with your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, maybe you don't even have much family, that's a deep-rooted scenario going on. We want to make sure that your heart is healthy and whole through the identity and through knowing Jesus Christ before we try and find a man to fill up that big thing going on.
Maybe in your life you found that whether it's your family or your friends, people are always letting you down, or people have never been constant. You know, people always leave. So if you've never had a constant relationship in your life, maybe what you see is this idea of a husband being forever, or a boyfriend being forever, somebody who won't leave. So you want that idealized version of a boyfriend because you've never gotten that out of your own relationships. This is stuff that you got to analyze for yourself, because once you're aware of it, that's how you'll change for good.
Let's say now you've found a good guy. He's in your life and a few months go by. You may have been distracted by date nights, by hanging out, by how amazing he is. However, those internal things that we were speaking of are coming out again. But the truth is,
these internal things that are going on, when you get in a relationship, you're gonna put unrealistic expectations on your boyfriend to fix those things. And then you're gonna break up, and then you'll find a new guy thinking that he'll fix it. And it's gonna be an endless cycle again and again until you finally discover there's something inside that you have to fix before you go on and find your dream husband, because no man can make you happy. No man can fix your boredom with your own life, the brokenness, the hurt that's going on in your own heart. And it's unfair to even put that on somebody else. But that's the beautiful thing about realizing this. You don't have to live like that anymore.
We do want to leave you with 2 steps moving forward into how to enjoy life right now without a boyfriend.
Analyze yourself. We've asked you so many questions in this video. Whatever thoughts that we've sparked, maybe you are starting to recognize certain patterns within yourself. Write those down and start to analyze yourself, because with exposure and awareness is where comes healing.
Talk to God. Ask Him to bring resources, to bring people, to bring knowledge, to bring friendships, healthy relationships. He'll bring healing, He'll bring fun, and He'll bring that purpose into your life to start seeing where you could be 5 years from now and how beautiful that'll be as you enjoy today. The only answer that we know for sure is that God is the cure for anything. He brings healing, and He'll bring you healing, which is why we're here and which is why we have this channel.
If you're watching this and you're like, that's totally me, then you need to realize that this is not the time for you to have a boyfriend. And if you're wondering, why hasn't God given me a boyfriend yet? Why haven't I met my husband yet? I'm this many years old. I've gotten to this point in my life. I've asked God so many times for a husband. Whatever it is, if you're wondering that, but you also see this video and think this is me, there is a reason very clearly why God has not given you a boyfriend yet, and it's because you haven't fixed the internal. It wouldn't be fair to you or your boyfriend for God to set you up, because you're gonna go in thinking that He's gonna fix something, and He's not. Only God will. Comment down below anything that you feel comfortable sharing. We want to have a conversation with you about this, and we want to have open discussions and give you advice as best as we can. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.